Hey everyone, welcome to another video with RÜNGE Cars. I am Chris RÜNGE, and this is a long overdue update on the RS build. So as you guys can see, we've made a ton of progress since the last video. And just to be honest with you guys, we had a couple of hiccups. The biggest one was that after shaping the tail section to the wood buck and bringing it over to the chassis and going to fit it on here, it was off. It was too wide and too tall. And I believe that the problem lies within the ride height dimensions that were entered into the CAD files, just causing that rear end to sit way too high. Luckily, the tail section was too big, so I was able to take the panels, trim them in, and fine-tune them to fit on the chassis the way that they should. That set us back a little bit of time, and honestly, with all the momentum that we had over a 2-year period of designing the wood buck, the morale was a little bit low there for a couple months. Hence the reason I was just trying to figure this all out and did not really feel like doing YouTube updates at that point. After getting the tail to fit, I moved to the front and my son shaped the tube buck the traditional way that we would with the aluminum tubing, and it turned out beautifully, which then allowed me to come in and start shaping out both the internal panels and the skin that you see in these photos. I also fabricated the fuel tank, got the wiring harness installed, and pretty much anything that went under the skin of the car was taken care of at this time. I used the hood hinges for Porsche 356 for the rear clamshell, which worked great. At this point, 99% of the body panels are welded and ready for their final planishing and smoothing. The rear clamshell has internal paneling that serves as ductwork to direct airflow for engine cooling for the 2.3 liter flat 4 air-cooled engine. So that catches us up to speed on what's been done since the last video. What's next on the build is to shape the hood, the inner framing for the hood, the hinge system. We'll build out the dash, install gauges and the switch gear. So we've got the main wiring harness built and in place, and then it's basically just connecting the front and rear sections for lighting. So we're going to keep you guys up to speed on the project here on out. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and stay tuned.